This isn't just a race. It's brutal. You can't stop, not even for a second. One runner has an old ankle injury twisted at 90 degrees and they still force him to keep going. He can't slow down either. Speed has to stay above 5 kilometers per hour. Another runner gets diarrhea. He has to keep walking, mess soaking through his pants. He screams in pain, "My ankle's completely twisted!" But the soldiers next to him don't help. They just warn him to hurry up. When he can't take it anymore and drops to his knees, all he gets is a soldier's cold gun. A gunshot rings out and he's gone. The others are terrified, but they don't dare stop. They're scared they'll be next. Hey folks, Buddy Buck here. Grab a beer. We're talking The Long Walk, 2025's most messed up horror flick that makes your worst workout look like a trip to the park. Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about the rules of this mess. No stopping, ever. Slow below 5 kilometers per hour. 3 warnings. After that, bullet. Take runner number 5. Dude gets a rock stuck in his shoe. Tiny thing, the kind I'd flick out with my finger and keep walking. But he squats to fix it, and bam! First warning, he fumbles with his laces, shakes the rock out, and second warning, hits. The guys around him yell, "Get up! You want to be the next one in the dirt?" He's racing a 10-second clock, 3 warnings, and you're done. He stumbles up just in time, but now he's got 2 strikes. Next 2 hours, he can't slow down at all. I once spent 10 minutes on the sidewalk picking a pebble out of my flip-flop. No one pointed a gun at me. This guy's fighting for his life over a rock. Insane. Now, most of these guys are just regular Joes. No fancy race walking skills, no training. So, when runner number 7 gets a leg cramp, it's game over for him. His speed drops, first warning blares, he grinds through it jaw tight, but cramps hurt like hell. Second warning comes. That's when Ray, our main guy, sprints over. He slings number 7's arm over his shoulder, says, "Lean on me, don't stop," counts a slow beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. To keep him steady, tells him to breathe deep. For a second, it works. Number 7 walks on his own. Ray even walks backward, cheering, "Just keep this speed, you got this!" But cramps don't care about effort. Number 7 collapses. Third warning, he gasps, "This ain't fair!" Dude, I once cried over a leg cramp at the gym. At least I got a protein shake afterward. He got a bullet. 30 kilometers in, and here's the kicker. There's no finish line. 50 guys started, only 1 wins. Prize? $20 million and any wish? This is a totalitarian world. And here's how they keep the bottom folks from fighting back, even when they're crushed under oppression. They leave a fake way up, like a carrot on a stick. Every year they run this brutal race called the Death Walk. It's not for hope, it's for control. They live stream the whole thing, no secrets, no shame. They wrap up class oppression in a bow and call it mass entertainment. These guys aren't heroes, they're people with no other choice. It's like if the only way to feed your family was to run a marathon with a bear chasing you. Not fun, but you do it. Everyone's just trying to put one foot in front of the other, muscles screaming, feet bleeding, just surviving. Then there's Gary, the long-haired guy who's got nothing better to do than stir up crap. He drifts over to Rank, the quiet guy who's been keeping to himself this whole time, and smirks. "Even my dog wouldn't answer to a name that lousy." Rank just stares straight ahead, trying to ignore the noise. But Gary won't let it go. He steps closer, repeats it louder. Finally, Rank snaps. He spins around, swings hard, and Gary dodges fast, like he's been waiting for it. The guys nearby yell at Gary, "Quit it! This ain't a joke." But he just grins, even more annoying now. What? He can't take a little fun? Rank's had enough. He shoves past Gary, trying to put distance between them. Figured that'd be the end of it, right? Wrong. Gary yells after him, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Hey, when I win this thing, I'm gonna take your mom for a drive." That's the line. You don't drag someone's mom into your garbage. Rank freezes, then spins back around. He lunges at Gary, fists flying, but he's so mad he trips over his own feet. He crashes to the ground, arm bending at a sick angle. Warnings blare right away. First warning! Second warning! Ray sprints over, yelling, "Rank! Get up! Move!" But Rank can't. His arm's broken. He's screaming in pain. Then, bang! The shot echoes. Rank goes still. Ray whips around to Gary, eyes blazing. "That's way too far!" You didn't have to egg him on. The other runners crowd in, too. Someone yells, "You're not just a pain in the ass. You're a killer!" Gary's face pales, like he's finally realizing he didn't just start a fight. He got someone killed, but he still tries to weasel out of it. "He attacked me first. I didn't do anything. No one's buying it." They all step back, leaving Gary standing alone. You can see the panic set in. He's never been the outcast before. Then, out of nowhere, he slaps himself hard. Once, twice. Like that's gonna erase the gunshot, erase rank lying on the ground. He mutters something about sorry, but it's too late. That dead guy, he's gonna haunt Gary for the rest of his life. Man, that part. I wanted to reach through the screen and knock Gary's stupid smirk off his face. You want to be a clown? Do it at a birthday party, not a race where people are dying. And the worst part, he still tried to act like he was the victim. Please, keep that beer cold, folks. We're just getting to the messy stuff. The worst part ain't the gunshots, it's the humiliation. Take runner number 45. Guy's gotta take a dump. Scared of warnings, he grabs his pants and hobbles. Someone yells, even if it runs down your leg, don't stop. I once had diarrhea on the way to the grocery store. I pulled over at a gas station, used the bathroom, and bought a pack of gum to feel better. This guy, he had to walk through it. No gum, no bathroom, just shame, and a gun to his back. He bends over. 3 warnings. Bang. Gone. Dignity's the first thing you lose in this race. Night falls 80 kilometers in. It's 3 a.m. and everyone's so tired they're hallucinating. Ray's sleepwalking, feet moving, eyes half closed, till Pete slaps him awake. Stay with me! Then they hit 3 kilometers of steep uphill. Gotta use twice the energy to keep 5 kilometers per hour. Gunshots echo behind him. Ray slows down, spooked. And 2 warnings hit. No second chances. He dumps his water over his head cold enough to make him gasp and grinds on till sunrise. 50 guys down to 18. Survivors ain't just strong, they're lucky. I once stayed up all night watching a Netflix marathon. I felt like death. These guys are death adjacent. By morning, they've walked 160 kilometers. The colonel shows up, grinning like he's at a barbecue. Rewards ahead. But one guy's so tired he snaps. He sprints to a store. Bang! Soldier shoots him. Rule number 2, no leaving the main road. It's like if you got kicked out of a restaurant for using the wrong door, except you get shot instead of a refund. That gunshot jolts everyone awake. They start talking wishes. One guy wants a fancy foot massage, another a pretty girl. Someone even jokes about a rocket to the moon. Tiny dreams, but they keep them going. That night, it rains. Cold, soaking rain. Ray and Pete link arms, walking close. Like they say, one guy walks fast, 2 guys walk farther. I once walked home in the rain with my buddy. We got wet, but we laughed. These guys, they get wet and they might die. Day 3, 240 kilometers in, runner number 6 squats down. Everyone thinks he's hurt till he starts taking a dump. First warning, Ray yells, "Get up!" Number 6 freezes. Second warning, he panics, yanks his pants up and runs, not even wiping his hands. I've had rushed bathroom breaks before, thanks morning work meetings, but never like that. Dude's lucky he didn't trip. Dignity's gone. All that's left is survival. Later, Ray tells Pete about his dad. His old man was an idealist who believed in freedom, got arrested for passing banned books. Even when soldiers pointed a gun at him, he said, "I'm not wrong." They shot him. Last words to Ray, "Never forget who you are." Ray whispers, "If I win, I'm gonna take a soldier's gun. Kill the colonel. Avenge him. Stop him from doing this to anyone else." Pete says, "Your dad wanted you alive." I get it. My dad once told me, don't pick fights. You can't win. Ray's picking a fight because it's the right one. Sometimes you gotta do that. Even if it scares you, they just keep walking. No more jokes, just boots hitting asphalt. By nightfall, they've crushed 321 kilometers. Let that sink in. More than twice the distance from New York City to Boston. You think the $20 million prize is the only thing keeping them going? Nah, don't get me wrong. Cash is nice, and especially when the country's broke. But let's be real. The bigger motivator? Not getting shot. Survival's a primal thing. You see someone drop dead next to you, and suddenly, 1 more kilometer doesn't sound so bad. Day 4, 363 kilometers in, only 6 guys left. They make a pact. Whoever wins takes care of the others' families. Pete shakes everyone's hand, except Gary. No one forgives Gary for getting that guy killed. Gary shuffles to Ray, apologizing over and over. "I didn't mean it. I never thought anyone would die. Please tell Pete." Pete says no. Gary mumbles, "I guess it's my time," then sprints ahead, turns around, stops, and stabs himself. He's dead before anyone can help. Guilt finally ate him. I once lied to my mom about breaking her favorite mug. I felt bad for a week. Gary felt bad till he died. That's the difference between a mistake and a crime. Day 5, 447 kilometers in. They reach a city. Ray's shoes are so worn, the soles fall off. He throws them away, walking barefoot. His mom's on the sidewalk, eyes filled with worry. Ray runs over, yelling, "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have joined. Let me hug you." But first warning, second warning hit. Pete yanks him away just in time. I once ran to my mom after a bad day at school. She hugged me, made me hot cocoa. Ray can't even get a hug without fearing for his life. It's the small things you miss most when you're fighting to survive. At 500 kilometers, runner number 48 snaps. He sprints to a soldier, grabs his gun, and shoots the soldier, then gets shot himself. No one knows why. Maybe he just wanted to end it on his own terms, not the race's. Desperation makes you do crazy things. 518 kilometers in, runner number 6's nose starts bleeding. He knows he's done, takes a necklace off his neck, hands it to Ray. "If you win, give this to my grandma." Then he stops. First warning, second warning, third warning, bang, gone. He's giving his away because he can't. It's the little things that hurt the most. By nightfall, 524 kilometers, runner number 38 can barely stand. He drops a secret. He's the general's illegitimate son, one of many. His wish? Just to be invited to his house. Sit down, talk like family, but his body's given out. Liver damaged, lungs filling with fluid. "I'd rather die with dignity," he says. Thanks Ray and Pete, then stops. Bang. He didn't win, but he got to tell the truth. Sometimes that's enough. I once told my dad I was proud of him. It wasn't much, but it mattered. This guy's truth mattered too. Finally, just Ray and Pete. 533 kilometers, and man, the crowd goes nuts, yelling, waving signs like this is the Super Bowl. But Ray and Pete, they're calm, too calm. Pete stares at Ray, not saying a word, then drops to his knees. He's giving up, handing Ray the win. Ray sprints over, yanks him up. "Come on, walk with me, just a little more." Pete nods, starts moving again, but he doesn't see Ray stop, not till the gunshot. That's when Pete realizes Ray chose this. He didn't lose courage, not exactly, he just saw what Pete didn't. Pete's got hope. Pete's not eaten up by revenge. He's the one who should live. Soldiers yank Pete back, screaming. He watches Ray fall, and suddenly, he's the winner. The last one standing, but he doesn't cheer, because he knows what he's got to do. The colonel strolls over, smarmy as ever. "What's your wish, winner?" Pete says. "I'm finishing what he started." The soldiers hesitate, but the colonel laughs. He thinks Pete's just another guy who'll choose cash over justice. "Come on, you're about to jump classes. You won't throw that away." Then Pete grabs the rifle. He pulls the trigger right in front of the live stream camera. No hiding it, no pretending. This is a middle finger to the whole system. And then everything stops, freezes. You gotta ask, what happens next? Did that shot wake people up? Make them stop watching and start fighting? Or will the government shut it down, kill Pete, bury the truth, and call it another accident? It's open. You gotta make your own call. The Long Walk ain't just a horror movie, it's about what people do when they've got nothing left. And hey, it's adapted from Stephen King's The Long Walk, 1979's book that made me never want to take a walk again. If you ate this up, hit like and subscribe. Till then, keep your beer cold and your running shoes away from any races that sound too good to be true. Later, folks.